How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another video. So today my goal is we're gonna try, and I really mean try, to get this thing running, and then we're also gonna do some cleaning to it too. Now I took the battery out of the Silverado because basically technically they're the same dang truck, so man, it should like I say, should fit right in here, no issue. And then if it does, we can switch this out. We'll get the wire wheel on those, kind of clean those up real quick. All right, need to get whatever wrench that is. So let's get this battery switched out, and then we're gonna go ahead and get this thing started. I got the battery on. It started to, it sparked a little bit as I put it on, so that means it's making a connection. So now let's go around here, see if any lights light up. Oop, got a light there. Oh, that one don't work. Dome light. Oop, dome light works. So, all right, put the key in. Okay, well, that's good. Turn it to accessory. So it's got some battery. Radio's on, or radio's working. The aircon, well, let's see if it works, or at least cranks. Didn't crank. I mean, hey, that battery doesn't show much voltage though. That's kind of weird because it was working fine in that truck. Could have bad connection. We're just gonna keep playing around. So okay, that was weird, just made like a really weird noise. But what we're gonna do is put the battery on the charger and see if I can get something to work here. So I put the battery charger on it, and I mean, like, I cranked it all the way up to 250 where it needs the extra power. Then I put the key in and it like cranked over, so that's a good thing. And starts right up and shuts off, but that's a good thing. So that right there was the very first start since I've owned it. That's a good thing. Now, fuel injectors could be bad. There's so much could be wrong with this thing. But it started. All right, I mean, being serious, I ain't like doing it off camera or nothing like that. I mean, literally, that was the first time it started. So let's give it another try, see if we can get it to start. I want to see if I can get this thing to idle. Excuse me, just get this thing to idle. All right, so I gave it some gas, it shuts right back off. It's trying. I mean, it starts, runs for a little bit, shuts right back off. Who knows? We're just gonna keep diagnosing this for a while, and I'll see what happens. I don't know. We'll just keep playing with it for a while. All right, well, it's running. I mean, there it is. It took about 3 more tries. It's each time though, when I started it, it would run just a little bit longer. So I guess like the whole fuel system just needed to get primed, and it's up and running. It already has done from, where it idles down after it kind of gets a little warm, and I mean, it is. So we have oil pressure, temperature's not up, we have gas, we have good amount of volts, and like brake systems, yeah, who cares. Brake lights on, which it's not the emergency brake, so that must mean it's low on brake fluid. Yeah, it's a little low. All right, now I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera, but it's smoking, and it's coming from down there, which I basically think there's an oil leak and it's falling onto the exhaust, because it's smoking from right down there. And I mean, there is oil right there, and you can see, yeah, you can see it on camera, smoke. So it's coming off the exhaust. So definitely leaking somewhere and falling on the exhaust, which is fine. I'm okay with this. Dude, happy. Went ahead, topped the radiator off. That's full. I want this thing to heat up completely. I want to, before I start cleaning and all that kind of stuff. So I want to see if it'll, the temperature will rise, and if it'll start circulating water, you know. So that way, I want to know if the water pump's good in this thing. But so far, so good. All right, well, while it's warming up, I'm gonna go ahead and get the vacuum out and start vacuuming all this leaves and debris around the top of that. And I'll get back with you once once it's doing something. It's hot. Okay, so it's been running for a while. I think the idle is a little high. I'm not 100% sure, but it ain't bad. Air conditioner don't work. Sucks. I mean, I can rev it up. Everything works on it. My only thing that I am a little worried about, which I'm actually going to shut this off here in a second, is the temperature gauge. It went up a little bit over the first mark, which is what, like 150 or so, and then it went right back down to where it's at, and it's been idling there. So I don't know if the water pump is working. Thermostat could be froze up. There could be a lot of things. So I don't want to take no chances right now until I'm 100% sure on the water aspect of this thing, because I do not want to overheat it and blow this thing up. So far everything sounds good. I did off camera, I put it in reverse, it moved back a little bit, put it in forward, it moved forward a little bit. So far so good. Everything is working, which is lovely. I'm happy about that. So I went ahead, vacuumed around up here, got a little bit of it cleaned up. I don't hear it boiling. Might have an air pocket in it, because I can hear it gurgling. And I mean, this isn't sitting at the appropriate angle to bleed this system out, so there could be an air pocket in this thing also. Not a huge deal, which it's warm. I'm not opening this. We'll let it cool off, and we'll spin it around another day and get it nose up. That way it'll be at an angle where I can bleed the system better, and we'll see if the coolant works better. So I guess now it's time to go ahead and give this thing a wash, because it is filthy dirty. But so far I'm ecstatically happy on this. So one thing I'm going to do is that battery I'm just going to leave in there and let it stay. I'm going to take the old battery that was in this that's dead, get a brand new one, and put the brand new one in this truck. All right, well, let's get out the cleaning stuff and let's give this a real simple clean for now. Well, let's go ahead. We're gonna get on this cleaning it. I mean, like I showed you before, I mean, that's all build up all along the windows. I just sprayed wheel cleaner on here. Try to get these a little clean. Let's just go over this real quick and see what it'll do. Oh yeah, look at that. You can see junk, no junk, junk. Oh yeah, this is gonna be really good. Yeah, and you can kind of see, cleaned it, and there's dirty. Whew. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. Ooh, look at the dirty water from just cleaning that one wheel. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Now again, I don't know how long this is gonna take me. This might actually take me a couple days. Man, it's dirty. I'll get back with you in a few minutes. Okay, so I have literally been pressure washing this thing for about an hour. I mean, it is really clean. I mean, you can see the paint is a lot cleaner. So I've got a lot of it off. I mean, the funk that was on this thing, I mean, you can even see paint chips all over the floor. I mean, there's just paint. Because like a lot of this on the hood, all that came off. I was pressure washing and it's just more and more paint flaked off. This is the bad side of the truck compared to the other side, but not a big deal. We've got a lot more cleaning to do on this thing. This thing is probably gonna take me a couple days to fully detail and clean it up. I mean, I haven't even made it to the inside. Only thing I did pressure wash was I kind of got into the door jambs, and I mean, they still need more. I mean, there's still a lot of junk. So this is going to take a while, but what we're going to do now is we are going to get out the foam cannon, give it one more wash. So this will be, I won't say this is going to be the last wash, but you know. I love having a foam cannon. Well, let's try to get this thing halfway clean. One thing I came to the conclusion on is I am going to need a step ladder. I mean, I'm 6 foot and that's it. Well, let me finish this up and I will show you, well, I would say the end product, but it's still going to be dirty. But it's going to take another half hour probably. I think we're going to call it there for a day. Went around, washed it, got more junk off of it. I mean, it did come a lot cleaner. It's still got more. Yeah, you can see the dirt right there. I mean, yeah, there's still more dirt on it. This thing still is a long ways away from being clean. But for today, I think we're gonna call it, because I've been working on this thing for way too long. So we're just gonna call it a day. I'll catch you tomorrow. All right, well, it's the next day. We're just gonna go ahead and end this video here because I just got a text a little bit ago and something came up and I need to run out and do a few things. So we're gonna end the video, but trust me, we got a lot more stuff going on the Blazer. Next video, we are going to take it out for a spin around the block and see how it runs, see how it shifts, all that kind of stuff. So stay tuned, because more stuff and content coming up soon, so stay tuned. All right, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Catch you in the next one.